Now, what was it like working with such a talented comedic cast? You guys must have had a lot of fun on set. Was there a lot of improvisation?
I think this movie is 90% improv. You know, you can't have Ced the Entertainer, myself, J.B. Smoove, Regina Hall, Dion Cole, and you know, hell, for that matter, Common and everybody else in this set. It wasn't a loose set with regards to that, but it was a set that, and our director, Malcolm Lee, encouraged that. And that's what we did, and what you see is the magic that came from all of that.
And Common, you were born on the south side of Chicago. Was there a barbershop like Calvin's when you were growing up?
Oh yeah, I mean they were all over the south side, west side. I mean,
Common's from the suburbs. Common grew up in Naperville.
Yeah,
he grew up in Naperville. He was up there near Wisconsin.
He know south side, baby, south side. Yo, we were. You know, those barbershops exist, and just like Calvin's barbershop, you get everything. You get the real talk that people just being who they are. You get the different types of people, like, cause at every barbershop, you got one dude that may be a little quirky or a little like artsy or whatever, and then you got some of like the characters we got. You got the elders, the older people sometimes in the barbershop. So I think Calvin's barbershop is really a great depiction of what barbershops across America are like.
Yeah. And now, Anthony, you once won $250,000 US on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and you donated that to the Alzheimer's Association.
Yes.
But how do you think
So
your
you didn't know that about me, did you?
Whoa, man, this dude is smart, man.
That's impressive, yeah. But how do you think your character, JD, would have handled that situation?
He knows.
Do I have to answer this honestly?
He knows, yeah. How would you?
JD probably would have found a way and an excuse to keep at least 97% of that money in his own pocket.
Exactly.
He would have made a small donation, but the majority of that money would have been kept in his pocket.
Finally.
I will admit to that. I will admit to that. JD would have found a way to make it about him, and but he would have made a small donation, very small.
You're the only person that he's acknowledged that JD was a shiesty dude.
And Nellie, everyone has a bad haircut or hairstyle story or experience. What is yours?
You know what? I told one earlier about how somebody cut a plug in my head. What I forgot to mention, now that I'm thinking about it, it wasn't at a barbershop, but it was on a movie set. A woman put some white lightning in my hair to straighten in my. It was a process. I wanted an S curl.
Okay.
All right. So people might know. I'm pretty sure they know what an S curl is. But she's like, no, you need to put this in. She put white lightning in my head. 3 days later, my hair started to fall out in clumps.
Oh. That's
Yeah.
not
So
good.
it was for a movie I did called Kingdom Come. And that's why I wear a hat in the entire film, because if I took my hat off, you saw bald spots all over my head.
Boy, you had some bad.
Yeah, those were the only two bad experiences I had. The one I told earlier and this one. What about you?
Me, I mean, I think the worst was like I told you, I spoke about it before, was when one of my guys cut through my mustache. Oh, I mean, this wasn't even a bad experience, but it was like that moment, the transitional moment when my barber was like, I need to cut all my hair off because I was balding. That was a bad experience, because it was like, he was the one that had to tell me, man, you holding on too long to it, man. Let it go, bro.
Really?
Let it go.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us at Hey You Guys. And the bald head works wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, but always keep hair on your top lip.
Yeah, I am.
Never trust a man with no hair on his top lip.
I'm trying, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey,